Hey guys, so first off, before I even get into the video, I know I don't normally wear my hair back in my videos. I have occasionally, but it is just so hot. I did not want my hair sticking in the back of my neck, so I just put it in a ponytail. So obviously this isn't the most fashionable hairstyle to wear, but it is too hot to have my hair sticking to my neck. So anyways, today I am doing a review slash swatches on the full line of the Ulta Nude lipsticks. They were like $3 a piece. A couple of them were $8, but most of them were $3. So I was like, hey, why not? I'll buy the full line. So I did, and I'm going to do lip swatches on the back of my hand, and I'm going to go through them in numerical order. You'll see with the swatches. And I'm going to swatch every single one on my lips, and you'll be, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so then you can see me wearing the actual color while I talk about it. The consistency is very nice. The formula is very smooth. It doesn't dry out my lips. It is creamy, but it's not too creamy. And what I like, another thing with lipstick that can be too creamy sometimes, is that it can kind of feather out onto the outside of your lips. And I find that I don't have that issue with these lipsticks, which is really nice. So I've never tried an Ulta, actually no, that's a lie. I'm pretty sure I've tried an Ulta lipstick. Probably back when I first started my channel. I don't have any besides these ones I have here, but so far so good with the formula. I don't know if this formula compares to the other Ulta lipsticks. This is just specifically their nude lipstick line, so I can't tell you if the formula is the same as the other Ulta lipsticks. Now, I'm just going to jump right into the swatch. The first shade I'm going to wear is number 225 in the Buff. So this is number 225 in the Buff. It's just a very kind of a natural nude color. Let's count how many times I say the word nude in this video, because it's going to be like 50,000. I like this color. It's more on the sheer side. It's not too sheer. I'm not crazy about really sheer nude lipsticks, and the reason for that is because sometimes they can look kind of weird on my lips, especially if my lips are dry. Now I just hydrated my lips. Hydrated? I just put on chaps. I really like this color. I think it's probably one of the most universal colors because it's a very light nude, and I feel like it would look good on a lot of skin tones because it's kind of like a my lips but better color. I forgot to show you the lipstick before. This is what it looks like. A lot of these lipsticks might look the same in the packaging because keep in mind they're all nude lipsticks. Shade I have is number 226 Perfect Nude. So this one's a little bit on the warmer side. I'm not going to show you me putting on the actual lipstick just to save time. This shade is similar to the last one except a little bit warmer. And something else I noticed is that this particular lipstick is a little bit thicker in formula than all the others. There isn't, you know, all across the board consistency when it comes to the actual formulation of the lipstick. Some of them are a little bit thicker than others, but that doesn't make this lipstick drier even though it is thicker. It's not dry or anything like that. It's just a little bit thicker feeling when you apply it. This shade is a hint deeper, a little bit warmer than the last one. So this is, like I said, the shade Perfect Nude. This next shade is one of my favorite shades, which is surprising because it has shimmer in it and I'm not a shimmer lipstick girl, but this is the shade number 227, right? Cappuccino. I freaking love this shade. It's kind of like that deeper nude kind of brownish color. I still like it. It's different. I like it. The next shade we have here is number 240 Pink Chocolate. I don't know why the numbers skip from 227 to 240, but this is another one of my favorite shades. This is a really nice My Lips But Better color. It reminds me a lot of Pink Truffle Lip Butter by Revlon. Just because it's kind of that more pinky nude. It's like a lighter version of Pink Truffle Lip Butter. I really like the shade because it's more, it has a little bit of a pink to it, but it's still a nude. So this is good for people that like the more pinky nudes. And this is, again, a creamy formula. I think out of the full, all 12 lipsticks, I think only 3 of them contain shimmer. This is not one of them. It's just kind of a nice, just a pinky, I think Pink Chocolate is an appropriate name because it's like a pinky nude. So I'm quite the fan of this color. I don't know why, but this lipstick, this next shade, number 254 Rosy Glow, has almost a little bit of a gritty, not gritty, but a little bit of a, not grainy. It has a weird texture. I don't know if you can really see it in the lipstick itself. It might just be my lipstick, but there's like little bumps in it that make it kind of apply a little oddly. Okay, let's get back into focus. Hello. Okay. This color is quite light, and I feel like this would work best for very fair skin tones just because it is kind of light. I feel like even on me it's a little bit too light. I don't know, I'm not used to seeing myself with such a light nude lipstick. Believe it or not, there's a shade in here that's even lighter. Next shade I have here is number 255, Flushed Pink. Now this is another one of the lipstick shades that has a little bit of a shimmer to it, and this one's a little more frosty. I'm not crazy about this shade because, like I said before, I'm not a huge fan of lipsticks with shimmer in them, but this shade is actually pretty nice. I would say that this is more of a pink than a nude. I guess you could fit it in the nude category, but this is as non-nude as this line of lipsticks gets. It is a little bit more of a pinky shade with a little bit of a frosty finish. This next shade matches my skin tone. It's the shade number 256, Simply Natural. This lipstick is like as nude as you can possibly get. I'm pretty sure this is the lightest lip color I own. You have got to be like super, super pale in order for this to come off as natural. This is like really like nude. Like this is like if I went like on the other side of my room and stood there, it would probably look like it could be my foundation. Like it basically matches my skin tone. Probably not the most wearable nude. I just spit. Gross. Particular shade, what I noticed is if you do not moisturize your lips really, really well, it will kind of sink into the cracks of your lips. So I'm not crazy about this particular color. Also, it makes me look kind of dead. But other than that, yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say about that lipstick. Next shade I have here is number 257, Buff. This to me is kind of your classic beigey nude. I feel like it would suit light to medium skin tones. This next shade we have here is number 258, Touch of Pink. This shade is, again, another more pinky nude, but I would say out of all the pinky toned lipsticks that are in this line, this one is definitely the lightest. To me, this is like your basic kind of beigey nude with a little bit of pink thrown in. Again, still very natural, still very neutral, but it still has a little bit of a pink tone. For those of you who are afraid of like super nude lips looking kind of dead like I did with this one lipstick shade that is the same color as my face. So yeah, that is the shade number 258, Touch of Pink. The next shade I have here is number 259, Suntanned. Now, to me, this lipstick is more of kind of a mid-tone shade. It's more of a brownie-based nude rather than a pinky-based nude. It's a very warm tone though, so if you do not look good in really, it's not super warm tone, but if you don't like how you look in more warm lipsticks, this one might not be your top choice. It is more of a mid-tone shade, but there is, you know, some warmth to it. This next shade we have here is number 260, Sweet Mocha. Now to me, this color is like a straight up tan. It's just kind of a very brown-based nude. It's not as dark as it appears in the lipstick itself. I don't know. I feel like it's not as deep as it probably could be. But yeah, that's the shade number 260, Sweet Mocha. If you've made it this far in the video, gold star for you. This last and final shade we have is number 261, Bronzed Beauty. Now this one is very, very peach. This is definitely more of a peachy, kind of a mid-tone nude. I would consider this, yeah, more of a straight up peachy nude. This is good for people that don't like peach lipsticks. Now I love peach, but peach lipsticks do not look that flattering on me. So when I want to go for a more peachy lip, this is the lip color I will choose because it has a little bit of a peachiness to it, but it's still a nude, so it's still neutral enough for, you know, people that don't look good in straight up peach. So on the back of my hand, I have all of the swatches, and I swatched them in the order that I tried them on. A lot of them are really light or mid-tones. Like, they are not really that dark. The darkest one, I believe, is the shade Cappuccino, which if you saw, it appears more of a mid-tone on the lips because these lipsticks all have a bit of a sheerness to them. So I feel like this lipstick line is best for people with light to medium skin tones, and I don't know, I feel like if a brand comes out with a nude lipstick line, that you'd expect them to have light shades and really deep shades. Like, if I'm comparing this to Maybelline the Buffs collection. I only own 2 lipsticks from that collection, but I've seen pictures online of that collection, and there are some really deep shades and there are some really light shades, whereas this one, it has 12 lipsticks, so you'd expect them to have a lot of deeper shades, and they really don't. I think that some deeper skin tones could pull off some of these shades, but if you were going for like a really dark, kind of a brown, vampy nude, you're not going to find that in this line. If you're going for a really light, pale nude, or like a mid-tone, or a little more pinky nude, or a peachy nude, you'll be able to find that in this line. So as far as tones go, I give it a thumbs up because there's a lot of pinks, there's a lot of peach, there's lots of browns, there's a lot of diversity in that aspect. But as far as shade range, I'm not too pleased because I feel like they could have made a couple of these shades a little bit darker, or if these lipsticks didn't have that little bit of sheerness to them, they came across true to color as the actual tubes, as the actual lipsticks themselves, I feel like they would be better, they would have better, what am I trying to say, range of color. So, yeah, that is my review on the Ulta Nude lipstick line. I hope this review was helpful. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up, and as always, please let me know any video requests you have down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!